Hi, this is Tom Olszewski with Coldwell Banker and Team Olszewski. Wow, we were all done with the first quarter of 2019. This is the French Valley Real Estate Market Update. So in this video, I will be providing detailed updates on how the French Valley real estate market ended up for the first quarter of 2019 overall, and to give you some insight on what the experts are saying the rest of 2019 will be looking like. Because there have been changes to our multiple listing service, the area for the data contained here in this report is actually now all of the area from the 92596 zip code. French Valley real estate market remains steady and is still in a seller's market. Not a crazy seller's market like we saw in the spring of 2018, but still strong with only 2.9 months of inventory and homes selling at about 43 days if priced right. There is a lot of blatantly wrong and misleading information going on in the news. I was going to cover it in this video, but there is a lot to go over, so I will have a separate video covering this misinformation being provided by our news media. As I had stated previously, if anything, it's a better market to buy and sell. So let's see how the overall real estate market looked for the first quarter of 2019 overall, and take a look at this last quarter year over year and how that compared. So how is this first quarter shaping up so far? Basically steady as we go. It should be very similar to what we saw last half of 2018, the experts are saying. Inventory is rising slightly, but days on the market have been decreasing slightly as there are still buyers out there looking to buy. So let's see what the detailed numbers look like here in French Valley. First, we will look at the closed sales in French Valley for the year. In 2019, there were a total of 47 closed sales in the area of French Valley of all price ranges and types of homes. This compares to 51 closed sales in March of 2018, which is a year-over-year decrease of about 7.8%. The number of sales has had a big jump starting in February as we get into the yearly seasonal increase as we move further into the spring selling season. The two biggest segments that had declining sales are the under 500 to 799K price range, down 57.1% year over year, and the under 300,000 increased 166.7%, but this was just 8 sales under 300,000. And the biggest surprise came in the over 800,000 price range, as this segment has previously struggled and continues with 0 total homes selling in March. Next, we will look at the number of active listings. I have a slide on this to show the spike in listings. As of March 31st, there were 125 active listings in the area of French Valley, which stayed the same with 125 sales the previous years. So there was a 0% change. This has climbed very slightly all quarter long, and the other under 300,000 segment had the largest growth rate at 100% increase year over year, but this was only 6 homes. It is important to understand this number, so if you want to sell your home, it has to look great to get top dollar. With the additional competition we have today, we can help you out with this, and if you go over to our new video blog, I have a video covering what the top 5 things you can do to get top dollar when you sell. The next important number we will look at is how many months supply of listings do we have here in French Valley. This, along with the number of sales, indicates what type of market we have today. Where are we ending up this first quarter in 2019? Are we still in a seller's market? Or was there a shift like everybody was talking about? Well, the data today shows 2.9 months of inventory available for buyers. With the neutral point being 6 months, we are definitely still in a seller's marketplace overall. Just not a crazy seller's market like we had that first and second quarters of last year. Because of the diverse types of property we have here in French Valley, there is a difference depending upon what price segment you are interested in. The two bookends of opposite numbers are the 300,000 to 499K segment that only has 2.6 months supply, making it for a very tight segment for buyers. The other end of the spectrum is the over 800,000 segment, and that has 5 months supply, an increase of 100%, making this segment just below a neutral buyer's market, which would be 6 months. If you have questions about your specific neighborhood or home, please give me a call or send an email and I can give you specifics for your area and home. So our home value is still increasing here in French Valley. The median sales price for March in French Valley overall is $415,000. This compares to the beginning of 2019, where the median sales price was $373,745. This shows about a 1.2% increase year over year. Again, it is important to know that this combines all types of homes and price points. This overall number has a big dependency with how many lower priced homes and then how many higher priced homes sell. The biggest segment drop was, again, the over 800,000 segment with no activity in March. The 300 to 499,000 segment had a 4.7% increase year over year. It is different for different areas within French Valley with a large number of brand new homes, ranch, and older homes. Housing growth will still maintain about a 3.8% growth nationally in 2019, the experts are predicting, and even should we see an economic slowdown in 2020, home values are still predicted to increase in value at 2.5%. So just to show that the market is still strong, here are the numbers pertaining to the percentage of sales price to original list price. Homes overall in French Valley sold at 97.5% overall from the original list price, which is down slightly by 2.4%. In general, I'm seeing if a home is not in great shape, it's going to sell for less. There is enough inventory now where buyers have a choice. Every home, regardless of the year built, has a completely updated price and a needs work price or somewhere in between. The next number to be aware of is the number of days a home stays on the market before selling. For French Valley at the end of March, that number was 43 days. This number reflects a large 186.7% increase year over year. This is the difference between the lower inventory we had last year and more homes on the market this quarter. The last item I wanted to quickly provide an update on is how our mortgage rates are currently looking. Rates have actually decreased this first quarter of 2019. Recent rates are floating around 4.25% for a 30-year fixed. FHA, VA is at about 4% depending upon the lender, down slightly. Rates have not increased like the experts were thinking they would this year so far, but they are expected to raise slightly in 2019. The Fed is predicting at least 3 rate hikes for 2019, and although these hikes do not directly reflect the mortgage rates, I'm hearing White House pressures have been keeping rates down to keep the economy stimulated. A good thing, I guess. So if you have been thinking about upsizing or downsizing and need a loan, this spring is the best time to sell before rates go up. I hope this update has been helpful. If you have been thinking about buying or selling and would like more information, please feel free to contact me directly at 951-506-5744 or email at tom@teamolszewski.com. There will be a slide at the end of this video on ways to contact us and for additional research. The bottom line, as I see it, is it's a great time to buy and sell with still low interest rates and more inventory to pick from when buying. Last year, I heard from many sellers that they were worried they couldn't find anything to buy if they sold. Some of them tried, put their home on the market, went looking for homes, but then they took their home off the market when they couldn't find what they wanted. Now is the time to revisit this and make the move. This is Tom Olszewski with Team Olszewski and Coldwell Banker signing out. Make it a great day.